No, because I was just in a very different place in my life, and it was in terms of my relationship with media and my relationship with. I had a lot of very, very intense fears that I was trying to deal with. And
Like,
oh, how long do you have? My God, we really.
On a brisk September Saturday, the tarmac at New York International Airport buzzed with anticipation. The sky, a canvas of pale blue and streaks of jet contrails, seemed to hold its breath as a United Airlines Boeing carrying the Kansas City Chiefs taxied into view. This wasn't just any arrival. This was a landing of a reigning champion, a team with everything to prove and nothing to lose, spearheaded by the enigmatic Travis Kelce. As the plane's door slid open, the mood shifted from anticipation to excitement. Out stepped Kelce, his presence commanding even in the most mundane of settings. Clad in a sharp gray suit, black sunglasses perched on his nose and headphones over his ears, he exuded an effortless confidence. This was a man used to the spotlight, yet never jaded by it. His walk was casual but purposeful, a subtle nod to the pressure he carries. Both as a leader and as a superstar, Kelce's arrival was more than just a touchdown. It was an event. Photographers rushed to capture the moment, their lenses hungry for every detail. Next to Kelce, his teammates displayed their own flair, some opting for laid-back athleisure, others for classic leather jackets and understated cool. Each player's style hinted at their personality, but together, they presented a united front, a team ready for war, yet grounded in camaraderie and confidence. A renowned stylist watching the footage later remarked, Kelce always turned the airport into his runway. The suit and shades are his statement, mature, but never losing that athletic swagger. Even airport staff paused to watch, some sneaking a selfie as the Chiefs' motorcade rolled out into the city. If the Chiefs' arrival was a spectacle, the city's response was a frenzy. Hundreds of fans, many in Giants blue, lined the exit route, waving signs and smartphones. The excitement was palpable, the kind that only a high-stakes NFL clash could bring. One young fan, holding both a Giants flag and a hastily made Kelce sign, summed the mood, I love my Giants, but Kelce is a legend. Seeing him right here feels unreal. Across Manhattan and into the shadow of MetLife Stadium, the city was gripped by football fever. Restaurants and bars near the stadium had been booked solid for days. Street vendors hawked everything from foam fingers to limited edition Chiefs and Giant scarves. Ticket prices soared, with the black market ablaze as diehards clamored for a seat, any seat, to witness the spectacle firsthand. This wasn't just a game. It was an event that had the city, and indeed the nation, on edge. Behind the scenes, far from the flashbulbs and fanfare, the Chiefs were all business. The air in the team hotel's meeting room was thick with strategy and expectation. A teammate confided, we all know what's at stake. This isn't just another road trip. The Giants are tough, and their home crowd will be loud. We're not just playing for points. We're playing to prove we're still the team to beat. Kelce, ever the anchor, led film sessions and tactical discussions. His leadership style, equal parts humor and intensity, kept the mood balanced but focused. Travis has a way of making you believe, even when the pressure's at its worst. Another player admitted, he makes the impossible seem routine. The Giants, meanwhile, were far from overawed by the visiting champions. Their season had started with promise, and the prospect of toppling the Chiefs at home was all the motivation they needed. Giants coach Brian Daboll had been drilling his team for weeks, focusing on the Chiefs' explosive offense and the unique threat posed by Kelce himself. Local sports radio buzzed with debates. Could the Giants' defense contain Kelce? Would quarterback Daniel Jones rise to the occasion against Patrick Mahomes' high-octane attack? Every angle was dissected, analyzed, and argued over, adding fuel to an already blazing rivalry. What made this matchup so compelling wasn't just the talent on the field, but the collision of two football cultures. Kansas City, steeped in Midwest grit and a blue-collar ethos, represented resilience and heart. The Giants, with their storied history in New York bravado, embodied ambition and swagger. The Chiefs, reigning champions, carried the pressure of expectation. Every opponent wanted to be the one to knock them off their pedestal. For Kelce, the challenge was personal. He thrived on adversity, on proving, again and again, that no moment was too big. His calm in the face of chaos set the tone for his teammates, and his competitiveness was infectious. As night draped the city, the Chiefs settled into their hotel rooms. Some players scrolled through social media, soaking in the energy from fans across the country. Others reviewed playbooks or called home, seeking comfort and routine before the storm of game day. Kelce, ever the creature of habit, was reportedly seen in the hotel gym late into the evening, headphones in, lost in his pre-game playlist. For him, preparation was sacred, a ritual that grounded him amid the noise. A close friend once described Kelce's mindset before big games. He gets quiet, almost meditative, but you can see the fire in his eyes. He lived for these moments. September 21st dawned crisp and clear, the city tingling with anticipation. MetLife Stadium, a modern coliseum, became a cauldron of sound. The parking lots filled before sunrise, tailgates fired up, and fans of both teams mingled in a rare camaraderie forged by shared anticipation. Inside, the Chiefs went through their warm-ups, every movement scrutinized by cameras and commentators. Kelce ran routes with laser focus. Every catch met with cheers from the Chiefs' faithful and grudging admiration from neutrals. The Giants, too, looked sharp, their defense buzzed with energy, as if daring the Chiefs to test their mettle. For both teams, the implications were clear. For the Chiefs, a win meant maintaining their grip atop the standings and reinforcing their status as the team to beat. For the Giants, victory would signal a new chapter, a chance to rewrite their narrative and electrify their season. The pressure on Kelce was immense. Opposing defenders would be glued to him. Every route contested, every yard hard-fought. But that's what made the prospect so thrilling. Kelce had built his career on showing up when it mattered most. What made this story so magnetic wasn't just a football. It was a human drama. The friendships, the rivalries, the sacrifices made in pursuit of glory. It was Kelce joking with teammates on the bus, the nervous energy of rookies experiencing their first big road game. The fans camped outside the hotel for a glimpse of their heroes. It was the way the city of New York, so often defined by its divisions, came together around a single contest. For a fleeting moment, the game transcended sport, becoming a shared experience, a source of pride, and a reminder of why we watch in the first place. For the stories, the surprises, and the spectacle. As kickoff approached, the city held its breath. The Chiefs, led by Kelce's quiet confidence, were ready. The Giants, fueled by the roar of their home crowd, stood defiant. The stage was set for a battle that would echo long after the final whistle. In the end, that's the magic of football. It's not just about the points on the board, but the moments that live on in memory. The walk down the tarmac, the roar of the crowd, the feeling of being part of something bigger. As Travis Kelce and his Chiefs prepared to take the field, one thing was certain. This was more than a game. It was history in the making. And as the stadium lights blazed alive, fans everywhere knew whatever happened next, they'd be talking about it for years to come.